Hey, now let's talk about tangible. So conceptual, now let's get tangible. For you to be able to be effective at managing your time, you have to have a tool. Maximizing the utilization of your time, you need a tool. That tool is the landing gear to the concepts that we've talked about. So what does that tool need to be? Well, whether it's an iPhone, whether it's a day timer, whether it's whatever your tool is, it's got to be something you can take with you. It's got to be something you can carry. It's got to be portable. That thing, that tool is portable. Something you can take with you. It's got to be able to have a week view. It's not good enough just to have a day view. I'm not a big believer in just looking at my day. Because I look at it in a week approach. What am I going to get done this week? That sets me up to have more days where I win than less. In other words, when I have a to-do list of everything I need to get done today and all my schedule, and then the whole day blows up. At the end of the day, I think, oh, I didn't get everything done. Instead, what do I need to get done this week? Now, what appointments do I have today? But what am I trying to get done this week? So that's why I think your tool needs to have a week's view. Your tool also needs to be able to take the long-term activity or long-term goals and translate them into daily activity. So that tool is the vehicle for translating where I'm headed to what am I going to do today. So it's got to be able to house your long-term goals. Because those are reminders. Now, whether those are departmental goals, operational goals, or personal goals, that thing holds those goals. They remind you of what you're trying to get done so you don't get off track. That tool has also got to be a place that reminds you of what's important to you. Now, what I mean by that is this. Maybe there's a little memento there, that maybe there's a picture of your kid, maybe whatever. So in the difficult and challenging times, frustrated times, stressful times, you can go back to that and go, okay, this is why I'm doing this. That helps you stay motivated, right? So this tool, now it can be a day timer, it can be an iPhone, it can be whatever you want it to be, a week view, week at a time. It has a place for those long-term objectives you're trying to attain. That allows you to make choices, priority choices, and use that as the litmus test. Those compelling reasons for being act as the litmus test. Now that tool, I would suggest you take where you go. You're taking it where you go, wherever you go. Do you have some tool? Well, I have Outlook I use on my desktop. Well, what about when you're out and about and somebody wants to make an appointment or you got to jot something down? So it needs to be portable. Well, I have a portable tool. Yeah, but do you have in there those goals or some kind of reminder to help you make the priority decisions? Because remember, anytime you only have 100 of something, 100 hours, then you've got to choose the best place to put those 100 hours. And we'll check back in with you next week. Take care, everybody.